What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video today. Today I have a video relating to one of the fan favorites. Not personally one of my fan favorites, but one of the Karate Kid franchise's fan favorite characters that is strongly believed to be back in season 4. Yes, that is Terry Silver, the Karate King. The rich man, president of Dynatox Industries. That felt so uncomfortable saying. All right, so make sure you leave a comment down below if you have any theories you'd love to share or comment on this. I'd love to get back. Most importantly, just please leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'd love to compare our predictions, analysis, theories, thoughts, whatever together. Leave a like if you enjoy the video. Share the video if you can. I'm sure someone out there would need to see this that you know and would want to see this, obviously. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this channel's content, and check out some other videos if you already have not. Now, let's officially get into this video. This video is about how Terry Silver should be introduced in Cobra Kai Season 4. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a big Terry Silver fan. He was just so overly evil, and I wasn't a fan of his acting. But he definitely brings controversy to the show and its plot. And that's what's going to be so good about him coming back if that does happen. And I think we all believe it will happen at this point with all the, that's basically the most highly anticipated thing going into season 4. So I thought today I would share a video about it. This is how I think he should be reintroduced. So obviously the Karate Kid 3, there wasn't that many good scenes. A lot of people say Terry Silver made the movie since he was such a highly liked character. A lot of other people say, like me, kind of in a way, I think all the good scenes were, when Mike Barnes was fighting Daniel. It's something to do with Mike Barnes. Really like that guy. One of my favorite Karate Kid characters, honestly, way more than Terry Silver to me. So if Mike Barnes comes back, which I believe there is a possibility he does, even though he didn't really have a relationship with any of the senseis, he could still want revenge on Daniel for embarrassing him and costing him all that money back in the 85 tournament. But you also got to think about another thing. Would he want to work with Terry Silver after costing him the victory and all that money, even though it was offered by Terry Silver? You got to think about that side too. So it's highly possible that the guy don't come back. And even if he don't, this is how I think Terry Silver should be reintroduced. So we have, probably one of the, maybe, honestly, I might say this is probably the most popular scene in the Karate Kid 3 film. When Mr. Miyagi fights Mike Barnes, John Kreese, and Terry Silver, all three of them. I personally think that if they do Terry Silver like Allie, which we all wish they don't, where he only comes back for 2 episodes, just like Allie did, and maybe comes back in the 9th episode just for the tournament, that would make the plot be then. That will not be good. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly in the 9th episode, but you would believe that Daniel would want to go check on Kreese and make sure he doesn't fight incredibly dirty in the tournament, like right before the tournament is, which would be in the 9th episode, and then definitely find a nasty surprise leading him to think they're going to no doubtably fight dirty if he saw, Terry Silver or Mike Barnes or even both. I doubt, definitely Mike Barnes is not coming back alone, I wouldn't think. But anyway, even if it's not then, you never know. This is how I think Terry Silver should be reintroduced. I think Daniel should come to the dojo. Maybe some kind of conflict, about some street fight, just like Amanda showed up at the dojo. And Daniel's definitely not afraid to go down there, because when he heard what Hawk, when we're talking about the arcade street fight that Amanda showed up for, when Hawk broke Dimitri's arm, that infuriated Daniel, and he even said, I'm going over there, but Amanda stopped him, and because she had the options that, FYI, didn't work, Amanda. But anyway, I think that there's something that needs to bring Daniel back, and I hope Terry Silver's not just in it, for the final 2 episodes of the season. We all do. But I think there's something that needs to bring Daniel to the dojo. He could be reintroduced in many other ways. But if they reenacted this scene from the Karate Kid 3, I honestly think that would be awesome. So, I'm going to say it for what we want. We want him to come back before the 9th episode. So, something brings him to the dojo before the 9th episode. He comes in and confronts Kreese about it. And it might not be like a very let's say, just like he was doing Silver. It'd obviously be in a different order this time. They would be in the dojo, and they would be it wouldn't actually be, it'd be a reenactment, obviously, the third movie, the acting and everything, but they would be wanting to reenact that on purpose because they would think it's hilarious and they're really lunatics, downright lunatics in the head. But when I said, I kind of worded that wrong a minute ago. When I said, obviously it'll be reenacted when it comes to the acting. The scene will be reenacted. They will want to do that, obviously, because it's a fake show. But if Daniel was to show up at Kreese's dojo, and it kind of not be, too controversial, or it might not be, that bad of a bit, it might not be exactly a bitter meeting, going a bitter meeting yet, and, that's what John Kreese would want to do, is he'd want to be like, yeah, it's all good, Daniel, it's all good. Well, you know what, I got a visitor here, so you gotta leave and everything. And Daniel's like, well, no. I mean, we're having a conversation. This is a serious topic. And then all of a sudden, and John Kreese is like, you know what? I might want you to meet my visitor. And then Terry Silver comes around the corner, maybe like out of John Kreese's office, because the dojo doesn't have like a corner room like it did in the back, the original dojo in the Karate Kid movies. So, like, if Daniel was in the back of the dojo, and maybe you've seen, like, Kreese training Robbie again, and, Robbie might be still living at the dojo, like he most likely will, he'll just be, like, talking to, Kreese about something in the back, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know what, I'd like you to meet my friend that I have down here tonight. And then he comes out of the office, and then that freaks the heck out of Daniel. Or they could find some other spot if they wanted to bring back Mike Barnes and completely reenact it, even though, like I said, it'd be in a different order of characters. John Kreese would be Terry Silver would be Mike Barnes, and Mike Barnes would be John Kreese. From where the order of the lineup, it's basically the same exact scene, reenacted just in a different order of the characters. And then when, because they can't do the order. Terry Silver, is running the dojo, and then John Kreese being there shocks Daniel. You know what I mean? So, and then, like, if there was another corner place in the dojo, they could have Terry Silver hide there and do the same exact thing Mike Barnes did. And then Daniel could be like walking away like, this is crazy, you guys are sick, y'all are going to fight so dirty, I can't believe this, and then be like, so mad about it, walking out of the dojo, and then all of a sudden Mike Barnes could be hiding if he does come back in Kreese's office, and be like, ah! Ah! Just like John Kreese did, because he was supposed to be dead, but, Mike Barnes freaks Daniel out, anyway, so that would be why I think that would be the role he would need to fit in this reenacted scene would be John Kreese's role from the third movie, and then it maybe like push Daniel back, back to the back room, and then Terry Silver, they rough him up a little bit. Oh, maybe Johnny could come in and stop all three of them. I highly doubt that happened. So that part would not be reenacted. Nobody would come in and save Daniel unless it was like, I don't know, maybe Anthony LaRusso. Spoiler for one of my next videos. Anyway, but yeah, that's a video. And obviously, since Robbie, like I said, he'll probably be, staying in the dojo. I'm honestly saying that they're going to make Robbie be like the next Mike Barnes, especially the next tournament. With Terry Silver coming back and everything, and him being the Cobra Kai's top student, he could play the role of Mike Barnes this time. Obviously not, do anything. It wouldn't exactly be reenacted at that point from the third movie, where, Robbie wouldn't scare Daniel by, doing anything like that or jumping out of an office. Robbie could just be, standing back there laughing if Mike Barnes doesn't come back. And, laughing like, because what Daniel's shock of seeing Terry Silver, since, Robbie's obviously going to be really disrespectful and bad this season. Ed does not like Daniel at all anymore. So that's my theory, and that's my thought, my personal opinion of how they should reintroduce Terry Silver in Cobra Kai Season 4 if he does return. And Mike Barnes, honestly. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave a comment down below if you enjoy the video and you want to share a theory. Please share a theory. Most important thing, just leave a comment. Leave a comment on this theory, what you think, how Terry should be reintroduced. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Love to compare predictions, analysis, etc. together. Please leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Share this video if you can, and remember to always subscribe if you enjoy this channel's content, and check out all the other videos on my channel if you already have not. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.